Okay. All right, going here at 125 pounds. Takedown for Poulin, picks up the first points of this match. 3-0 lead now for Poulin. Poulin looking bow and arrow for a second. Jordan able to fight out of it. Poulin looking power half on top. Ref don't like it. Stalemate called, or excuse me, potentially dangerous called. 1:59 to go in the first. Riding time at 44 seconds for Poulin. Poulin with a Steve-O with the boot in, getting a little high. Jordan trying to come up here, shake him down, but Poulin doing a good job of controlling those wrists. Reversal, no, nothing yet. Now there is, 2 reversal for Jordan. Poulin up to his feet, escape now for Poulin, making it 4-2. Shot there for Poulin. Poulin currently 7-2 on the year. 125 has been chaos in this country. Poulin picks up a takedown with inside a minute to go. He's 7-2 lead now for Poulin. Poulin coming off a 7-4 loss to Eli Griffin of Cal Baptist in the duel. Jordan currently 13-4 on the season. Out of bounds they go with 26 seconds to go. Clean start from Poulin there. First period comes to a close. Poulin leading 7-2. 1:55 at riding time right now. Steve-O elects to go neutral. Jordan, a hammer on top. He didn't want to go underneath. Poulin was the Big 12 champion last year at 125. Finished in the blood round after being the number 6 seed at the national tournament. He was 31-7 last year. Poulin with another takedown takes a 10-2 lead now with 1:20 to go here in the second. Riding time up over 2 minutes now. Jordan, a senior out of St. Paris Graham, Ohio. NCAA qualifier last year for the Jacks, picking up an at-large bid. He was 18-6 on the year. Up to his feet now as Jordan picks up an escape. Makes it 10-3. 45 to go here in the second. Potentially dangerous. Poulin got in the face there a little bit with the hands. Didn't look like overly intentional, but ref wanted to let him know. Tanner's older brother, Garrett Jordan, former South Dakota State Jackrabbit. Final 10 seconds here in the second. 10-3 yet. Going to be Jordan's choice in the third here. Jordan going to go underneath again. 10-3 the score. Riding time at 2:29 to start this third period. Poulin was a three-time state champion in high school, 132-1. Native of Ballston Lake, North Dakota. Originally started out at North Carolina State before transferring to Northern Colorado, excuse me. Poulin also was fifth at the Cadet Freestyle World Championships. Jordan up to his feet here with 1:10 to go. Poulin cuts him loose. 10-4 now the score. Riding time locked up. So essentially 11-4. Takedown for Poulin. 3 more now. 13-4. So any of you new fans, forgot to mention at the start of this duel here, takedowns now in college are worth 3 points. Near fall, 2 for a 2 count, 3 for a 3 count, 4 for a 4 count now. Poulin doing a good job of riding here on top. Final 20 seconds here of this match. Poulin looking to get more. Reversal there for Jordan. Makes it 14-6 with the riding time point. He'd have to turn him here pretty quick if he was going to take away the major. So Poulin looks like he's going to hold on to that. He does. So Poulin takes this first one here for Northern Colorado.
Now the 133-pound match for the Bears in number 26 of the country, Dominic Serrano. For the Jackrabbits, at 16 of the country is sophomore.
Up to 133 pounds here now. For Northern Colorado, we have Dominic Serrano, number 26 ranked, sophomore out of Windsor, Colorado. Serrano currently 18-3 on the year. He's taking on South Dakota State's number 16 ranked Derek Cardinal. Cardinal, a sophomore out of Forest Lake, Minnesota, currently 16-3 on the season. So Northern Colorado picks up a bonus point at 125 and takes an early 4-0 lead in this duel. Re-attack there for Cardinal. Able to fight it off. was Serrano. Shot there for Serrano. Wasn't able to get to a leg though. Cardinal able to fight that off. Not a whole lot of penetration there though. Neither guy being able to fight through those head and hands yet. Cardinal currently 3-0 against Serrano. Serrano here on a deep shot though. Good wizard there for Cardinal. Wrist control and he fights out of it. No points, back to their feet. Inside a minute to go, 53 seconds. These guys, like I said, have met 3 times. Cardinal has taken all 3. He has won 2-1, 15-5, and 5-1, but those were way back in 2021, so a couple seasons ago. "15 seconds to go here. Shot there for Cardinal, but Serrano able to step out of it. Good movement from both guys here. No score at the end of 1. Serrano. So clean start to start the second. Switch there for Serrano. He picks it up, puts the first points on the board. 2-0 lead for Serrano. Good return for Serrano there. Northern Colorado, coached by Troy Nickerson. Escape for Cardinal makes it 2-1 now in favor of Serrano. South Dakota State, coached by Damian Hahn. Shot there for Cardinal, but Serrano does a good job of kicking out of that and fighting away. Inside a minute to go here in the second. 2-1 yet for Serrano. Riding time at only 9 seconds. Northern Colorado assisted by Garrett Kiley and Earl Hall. South Dakota State assistants. Cody Caldwell, Cam Simez, Brady Berge. Recruiting coordinator Luke Silverberg. Shot there for Serrano. Inside at 30. Re-attack by Cardinal. Good match here so far between these two. Final seconds here of the period. Cardinals' choice. Mr. Cardinal going to go underneath to begin this third period. 9 seconds of riding time. 2-1 in favor of Serrano. Serrano looking cradle there for a second, but Cardinal up to his feet, steps out, ties this up 2-2. This one going to get decided on their feet here. Shot. But nothing. Up to their feet. Underhook for Cardinal. Tried to go slow. Tried to get in on the high crotch there for a bit, but oh, nice throw from Serrano on the edge. Takedown. Hahn was looking to maybe challenge. 5-2 for Serrano as they go out of bounds. No near fall. 1:03 to go. Riding time at 28 seconds. A lot of time left in this period here. Serrano back up above the waist. Ref stops the count. Bar on the left side for Serrano as Cardinal starts to come up. Nice return for Serrano. 45 now. Riding time going to become a factor here in about 7 seconds. Riding time up over a minute now. 29 to go. Cardinal trying to get loose. Serrano does a good job of following. Serrano looking to pull the upset here. Six seconds to go. Serrano's going to take this one. Tack on the riding time point. 6-2 for Serrano. Northern Colorado takes this lead now, 7-0 over South Dakota State. We move up to 141 pounds. Up now at 141 pounds, we have Clay Carlson of South Dakota State. He's taking on Rudy Lopez of Northern Colorado. Is it Garcia? Excuse me, Armando Garcia at 141. Armando Garcia, a redshirt sophomore out of Denver, Colorado, Denver East High School. Three-time state finalist, winning a state title. He was 7-3 last year, 5-1 in his true freshman season. Carlson looking to come around the corner here. Going to pick up the first 3 points of this match. 3-0 lead for Carlson. Carlson, a senior out of Wilmer, Minnesota. Currently ranked 25 in this country. Carlson got 3 coming. 3 near fall. 6-0 as Garcia up to his feet. Cuts him loose. Garcia gets his first point, makes it 6-1. Riding time at 24 seconds for Carlson. Carlson, a 2-time All-American for the Jackrabbits. Currently 5-4 on the year. Garcia with a shot. Carlson able to fight it off. He's tough from this position right here. Takedown for Carlson. 9-1 now the score. Garcia currently 7-8 on the year. 45 seconds to go here in the first. Garcia going to pick up another escape as Carlson cuts him loose. 9-2 now the score. Riding time at 47 seconds for Carlson. Shot there for Carlson. Trying to finish it here on the edge if he's going to have enough room or not. Carlson trying to suck it in. Final 15 seconds here to go in the first period. Garcia looking to kick out. Kick out of bounds. Stalling on Garcia for kicking out of bounds.
Garcia.
9-2 to score, 7 seconds. Northern Colorado leading this duel 7-0. Carlson's choice. Carlson going to go underneath to start this second. One stall warning on Garcia here to start the second period. Kicked out of bounds. Ref didn't like it. Caution on Garcia on top. Touch early. Clean start this time. Carlson up to his feet. Return there for Garcia, but Carlson right back up. Carlson trying to pick hands, but Garcia doing a good job. Carlson gets loose though. Picks up the escape, makes it 10-2 now. Riding time, Garcia eat that down to 27 seconds, so not a factor here yet. Pulling up a wrestle stat here. You see these two have never wrestled here before, but Carlson with a 10-2 lead right now. Nice shot there from Carlson, but Garcia, Armando does a good job of fighting that off. 1 minute to go here in the second. Shot there for Garcia, able to connect this time, get his hands locked anyways. Carlson stuffing that head. Garcia up to his feet now. Carlson feeds him some hips, drops him back down to the mat. Carlson in a little better position. He's got that ankle hooked. He's got to come around the corner. He does, but nothing yet. Garcia able to get that hand off the mat. Should be a takedown there. 13-2 now. .15 seconds to go here in the second. Carlson leading 13-2. Garcia up to his feet. Time's going to run out. Carlson finishes the period in the top position. Garcia's choice, he's going to go underneath. Riding time still not a factor here yet at only 49 seconds for Carlson. Clean start this time. Claw ride for Carlson. Riding time at 1:10 now. So over a minute for Carlson here. Carlson cuts him loose, 13-3. So tight match here for Garcia here. Got to get something going. Tough task when you got Carlson standing in front of you. 6-year senior, two-time All-American. Carlson currently ranked 25th in the country. has struggled a little bit this season, but coming off of an injury. Carlson kind of struggled with that same last year. Rounded back into form. We can see if he can do that again in his sixth year for the Jackrabbits. Stalemate called. With 31 seconds to go here in this match. Carlson with a 13-3 lead. Riding time all but locked up for Carlson. Shot there for Carlson. Nice shot. Comes up in between the legs there. Carlson would like to get one more takedown here. But not going to happen. Riding time point makes this 14-3 for Carlson. Puts the first points on the board for the Jackrabbits. Duel now 7-4 in favor of Northern Colorado. Back here in just a minute at 149.
Wrestling at 149 pounds for the Bears, and 149 pounds for the Jackrabbits, a sophomore from St. Paris, Ohio, Alex Martin.
Up now here at 149 pounds, we have Alex Martin of South Dakota State. Killian Schultz here at 149 for Northern Colorado. Schultz, a freshman out of Severance, Colorado, 3-3 on the year. Martin, a sophomore out of St. Paris, Ohio. Hands to the face on Schultz. Potentially dangerous called on that first one. Martin, a sophomore, currently 10-6 on the year. Shot there for Martin. Looking to come out the back. Not yet. Close to danger, but not quite. Severance, a true freshman, 3-time state champion. Getting the start tonight for Northern Colorado. Currently leading this duel 7-4 as Martin picks up the first points of this match. He takes an early 3-0 lead. Martin looking near fall. Got a 1 count, just a 1. Couple 1 counts. Didn't quite get the 2 there. 40 seconds to go here in the first. Riding time at 36 seconds. Stalling on bottom, Schultz's first one. End of the first period, 3-0 for Martin. Riding time at 1:14. Got some blood here. Gonna get Martin cleaned up. Got a little cut underneath his eye. As they get him attended to. Good match here so far. All right, Martin cleaned up. Get the last of the blood cleaned off the mat. It's going to be Schultz's choice, I believe, here. No, it was Martin's choice. He goes underneath. Excuse me. Martin going to start underneath to start the second period. Martin up to his feet. He's controlling Schultz's wrist. He should get an escape. There he does. Makes it 4-0. Riding time just under a minute now in favor of Martin. Martin in on a shot. Should pick up another takedown. 7-0 now the score. As Martin picks up another one. Riding time back up over a minute. Martin, a two-time state champion for St. Paris Graham, Ohio. Big recruit for the Jackrabbits coming out of high school. Martin was 17 and 14 on the year last year. He was 20-7 during his true freshman campaign. .50 seconds out of bounds, they called. Riding time at 1:38. Spiral ride, good pressure forward, keeping the pressure down on Schultz's hands. Not a lot of action out of Schultz on the bottom. SGSU fans starting to get on the official here a little bit. Martin controlling those wrists. There's his second stall call for Schultz. Just a 1 count so far. 2 count. He's got a 2 count coming. So 2 near fall for Martin. Takes it a 9-0 lead into the third. Riding time at 2:27. I think there should be a stall point. Yeah, the score should be 10-0 on the board. Should be 10-0. Yep, 10-0 with that stall call. Start of the third period. Martin begins this period on top. Bar for Martin. Martin looking bar tilt. Just a 1 count. There's 1. Not quite. Right at that 45. There he's got all 4 coming. 14-0 lead with those back points. He's still holding it. Martin's got to let that bar out on that left side. He's got to release that bar. Martin, there's that bar release. Now 4 more for Martin. 14-0. Riding time locked up for Martin. So unless Schultz can get something going, this match is going to be over. Martin looking more near fall, trying to tilt him up. Schultz does a good job of staying just past 45. SDSU fans don't like it, but real close. Get him again, Ellen, get him again. 30 seconds to go. Martin rides this out. He's going to pick up the tech fall. Not a whole lot of movement out of Schultz on the bottom. 20 seconds to go. Reinforced bar tilt coming for Martin. Rolls through, does Schultz. Riding time, almost 4.5 minutes for Martin as he picks up the riding time point and the tech fall. And the Jackrabbits pick up 5 points and take their first lead of this duel. 15-0 Martin, 9-7 the score for the Jackrabbits. All right, now up at 157 pounds, we have Cam Lazaro of Northern Colorado. He's taking on K.O. Swenson of South Dakota State. No Zerman tonight. Lazaro currently 1-0 on the year. Swenson, a sophomore out of Plymouth, Minnesota, currently 10-5 on the season. Shot there for Swenson. Lazaro able to fight it off. Stalemate called. Cam Lazaro, a redshirt sophomore. I got Pegasoa Springs, Colorado. Takedown for Swenson, 3-0 lead. Picks up the first points of this match. Lazaro up to his feet. Escape for Lazaro makes it 3-1 in favor of Swenson. Lazaro, a 3-time state champion, 4-time state finalist. Swenson shot on the scene last year as a redshirt freshman, qualified for the national tournament, went 24-10 last year. Two-time state champion under his coach and father, Eric. Swenson limps out, picks up another takedown. 6-1, the lead now for Swenson as we're inside of 40 seconds to go here in the first. Riding time not a factor here yet at only 28 seconds. Bar on the left side for Swenson. Swenson had a very good Greco career in high school. Junior national runner-up in Fargo. Swenson gets the choice in second. He's going to go underneath. Takes a 6-1 lead in just over a minute riding time. Lazaro coming up from 149. To take on Swenson, so tall task for Lazaro tonight. Yeah, Swenson picks up an escape, makes it 7-1 now. Good movement. Action kind of slowed down here a little bit. You're on their feet.
Just tidy up here. Just tidy up.
Locked up forehead to forehead. Nice shot from Swenson. Deep double. Drives. Beautiful finish. 2 takedown. Near fall coming. All 4. 4 near fall for Swenson. 14-1 now. In favor of the Jackrabbit. He's going cross wrist tilt. 4 more. He's going to pick up a tech fall. 18-1 in favor of Swenson. He picks up a tech fall. Back-to-back techs for the Jackrabbits. 14-7 now, the dual score in favor of the Jackrabbits as we head into intermission here. Let you know how long intermission will be here in just a minute.
As beer sales will conclude at the end of intermission. Beer sales will conclude at the end of intermission.
We got a 10-minute intermission here. Catch you back here in a little bit. At 165 pounds, we'll get things going. All right, wrestling fans, we're going to get back under action here. Get things kicked off at 165 pounds.
Start the match back up at 165 pounds. For the Bears, 165 pounds, Terry Matthews. For the Jackrabbits, number 26 in the country, a senior from Ilion, New York, Tanner Cool.
All right, we're going to get things going here at 165 pounds. For Northern Colorado, we're going to have Derek Matthews, a sophomore out of Declo, Idaho, 13-9 on the year. He's taking on South Dakota State's Tanner Cook, currently ranked 26th in the country. Cook, a senior out of Lillian, New York, currently 4-5 on the year. Cook is definitely known as Mr. Dangerous. Guys do not like taking a shot to that lead leg of his. If you're going to take a shot on Cook, it's got to be an angle to it. If you're going to go straight on into him, you're playing right into Tanner's game. Matthews works out of the shot, or ties there. Arm drag attempt for Cook. Big move there for, who's going to get it? 50-50, who's going to get it? Matthews picks up a fall. Quick pin for Matthews. (14-13) now, the duel. For South Dakota State, still leading this duel. But big pin there for Matthews and Northern Colorado to close in on this duel. Quickly up to 174 pounds now. Big match coming up here at 174. We got Travis Mastro Giovanni of Northern Colorado. He's taking on South Dakota State's Cade DeVos. Mastro Giovanni, a sophomore out of Sparta, New Jersey, 9-3 on the year. DeVos, a senior out of Altoona, Iowa, currently 11-1 on the year, ranked fourth in the country. Shot there for Mastro, fought off by DeVos. Mastro, a transfer from Oklahoma State for Northern Colorado. Mastro, graduate of Blair Academy. Junior national champ, Super 32 champ in high school. Takedown for DeVos. He picks up the first points of this match. 3-0 lead for Cade. 1:50 to go in the first. DeVos controlling the wrists on top here right now. Good pressure forward. Stalling on Mastro Giovanni on the bottom as riding time is up over 110. Final 45 seconds to go here in the first. DeVos had a bar in, was looking to turn Mastro there, but Giovanni able to fight it off. DeVos, a three-time NCAA qualifier for the Jackrabbits. DeVos close to a tilt there. Got a one count, couple ones. Well, he's got that leg elevated the final 5 seconds. No, time's gonna run out. South Dakota State fans wanted to fall there, but (7-0) in favor of DeVos as he's gonna go down to begin this second period. Riding time at 1:55 for DeVos. DeVos gets some space, gets an escape, and makes it an 8-0 lead now to start this second period. DeVos was third last year at the Big 12 championships. Went 3-2 at the NCAA tournament. Finished in the blood round. Just a match out of All-American status. Shot there for DeVos. Second stall call on Mastro Giovanni. He picks up another point, does DeVos. Makes this 9-0 as we're into the final minute of this second period, as DeVos picks up another takedown and a 12-0 lead now for the Jackrabbit. Whizzer from Mastro. No count here as DeVos is still above the waist. Stalemate called. Good call by the official there. Get him reset. 24 seconds to go here in the second. Riding time at 2:24 for DeVos. These two have never met before. DeVos, cross wrist tilt. Got probably a 2 count. Got 2 coming, I think. I didn't see what he got. He picked up all 4. Couldn't see what the ref had got to. But with that, a tech fall for DeVos and South Dakota State. Jackrabbits All right, now up at 184 pounds, we have Andrew Donahue of Northern Colorado. He's a sophomore out of Powell, Ohio, 5-6 on the year. He's taking on South Dakota State's Bennett Berge, a redshirt freshman out of Mantroville, Minnesota. 7-2 on the year, currently ranked 13th in the country. Berge in on the first shot. But Donahue doing a good job of fighting him off here at the moment. But Berge up to his feet, close to finishing, but Donahue does a nice job of kicking out of that. But Berge stays on it, picks up the takedown. 3-0 lead as they go out of bounds with 2:11 to go here in this first period. Jackrabbits leading the duel 19-13. Donahue up to his feet. Nice return there for Berge. Berge to that cross wrist tilt. Rolls it through, elevates that leg. He should have got a 2 count. Yep, ref holding 2 over there. 2 coming for Berge, 5-0. Just over a minute to go here in the first. .55 to go here in the first. South Dakota State has done a really good job of running that cross wrist tilt tonight. Stalling on the bottom man. Donahue's first one. Powell graduated from Wyoming Seminary. Was a prep national champion in high school. Berge returns it back down. Count started as he moves back above the waist. Ends the period on top. Donahue defers to Berge. And he's going to go underneath to start this second period. He's got a 5-0 lead and 2:11 in riding time into the second. Berge up to his feet quickly. Spins out of it. Escape though as they go out of bounds. 6-0, 1:49 to go in the second. Riding time right at 2 minutes for Berge. Bennett Berge, younger brother of volunteer assistant coach Brady Berge for South Dakota State. Brady Berge wrestled at Penn State for the Nittany Lions. Close to the danger count. 3 takedown for Berge, a 9-0 lead with 1:10 to go here in the second. Riding time at 2:10 in favor of the Jackrabbit. Berge got those legs split. Needs to reach across to that far shoulder. He starts to. Now Donahue does a good job of getting that bottom leg, though, cleared out. Gets himself back to a base. Hahn wants, SDSU coaches want Berge to cut him loose, put some more points on the board. As Donahue gets his first points in the match. 9-1 with 30 seconds to go here in the second. Shot there for Berge. In on another deep shot. Nice lift in return. 12-1 to score now for Berge. Jackrabbits leading this duel 19-13. Final few seconds here of the period. Going to be Donahue's choice. Donahue going to go back underneath, trailing 12-1. Riding time at 2:55, so not quite locked up, but awful close. Optional start coming for Berge. Escape makes it 12-2 in favor of Berge. Berge was awful close to putting Donahue on his back off that last takedown of his. Shot, nice return. Takedown for Berge, 15-2. Looking for near fall is Berge, but Donahue able to fight back to his belly. Berge gonna cut him loose again. Makes it 15-13 in favor of Berge. Shot there from Berge, takedown. That's gonna do it. 18-13, tech fall for Bennett Berge in South Dakota State. Jackrabbits take this dual lead, 24-13.
For the Jackrabbits, this match is presented by Perfect Match. At number 5 in the country is senior from Alberta, Iowa,
All right, now up at 197 pounds, we got Xavier Vasquez of Northern Colorado. He's taking on Tanner Sloan of South Dakota State. Vasquez, a senior out of Greeley, Colorado, 8-3 on the year. Sloan, a senior out of Alburnett, Iowa, 10-1 on the year. Sloan currently ranked 5th in the country. Runner-up last year at 197. Sloan in on a takedown, he picks it up, trips him out and finishes the takedown, 3-0. For Tanner Sloan as they go out of bounds with 1:34 to go here in the first. Sloan, a 4-time NCAA qualifier for the Jackrabbits. Vasquez was a 2-time state qualifier in high school. You said Sloan was a national runner-up last year at 197. Was ranked, I believe, 2nd to start out the year. Aaron Brooks from Penn State, returning 184-pound national champ, moved up to 197 this year. Sloan picked up a loss at the Cliff Keen tournament down in Vegas in December. Stalling on Vasquez on the bottom, his first one. Sloan likes that bow and arrow tilt. 4 coming for Sloan. Sloan gonna try to tighten this up here now. 4 near fall for Sloan makes it 7-0 now. 10 seconds to go in the first. Sloan content to ride out the rest of this first period and take a 7-0 lead into the second. It's going to be Sloan's choice. Sloan going to go down and take 1:43 in the riding time right now into the second. Jackrabbits leading this duel 24-13. Sloan with an escape early in the second makes it 8-0 in favor of the Jackrabbit. Sloan was a two-time state champion in high school, four-time state place winner. In on another shot, single cleared out. Finishes it for three more and an 11-0 lead now for Tanner Sloan as he was looking bow and arrow again. Sloan looking tilt. Out of bounds they go. .116 to go in the period. Sloan leading 11-0, riding time at 1:45. Sloan got that left arm control to Vasquez as he's trying to work himself back up to a base, but a lot of pressure on top from Sloan as Vasquez picks up his second stall call and Sloan gets another point. 12-0, 40 seconds to go in this second. Sloan looking bow and arrow there for a second. Sloan looking tilt. Cross-face tilt coming from Sloan. Reaches over, gets that far shoulder. But Vasquez able to work his way back to his base here. The final 10 seconds here in the second. Sloan looking tilt. Vasquez able to fight off. Just a one count for Sloan. Sloan's choice to begin the third. 12-0. No, excuse me, it's Vasquez's choice. Sloan went down to start the second. Vasquez going to elect to go neutral here as he has a big hole to climb out of. He's going to come back. 12-0 shot attempt for Vasquez, but not much of a setup, not much penetration on it. Riding time at 3:01, so locked up for Mr. Sloan. 13-0 lead with the riding time point. Sloan, good pressure on that head of Vasquez. Vasquez works his way back out of it, though. Sloan goes right back to it, sucks him down. Shot there from Sloan, but Vasquez able to fight it off. Another shot. Third stall call on Vasquez makes this 13-0 for Sloan. A 13-0 lead with 1:05 to go. Sloan with a takedown here within this match. Sloan wouldn't mind getting something straight to Vasquez's back and pick up 6. Shot there for Sloan. Close to picking up 3 is Sloan. If you can get that head cleared out. Takedown. Oh! Takedown for Sloan. Tech fall for the Jackrabbits. 29-13 in favor of the Jackrabbits as we go into heavyweight.
light heavyweight Xavier Doolin. For the Jackrabbits, a senior from Brookings, South Dakota, FloWrestling.
Up now at heavyweight here, Xavier Doolin of Northern Colorado. Doolin, a sophomore out of Kansas City, Missouri, 9-6 overall this year. He's taking on Luke Rasmussen, a redshirt freshman out of Brookings, South Dakota, 11-6 on the year. Hometown kid for the Jackrabbits. Shot there for Doolin, but Rasmussen not having it. Rasmussen in on a shot here now. Xavier Doolin trying to come around the corner here. Doolin looking inside cradle. He's got it locked up, I believe. There's a takedown for Doolin. He takes an early 3-0 lead. Rasmussen in a lot of trouble here. Doolin with the tight cradle locked up. Rasmussen able to get back to his base here though, but Doolin stepped behind that leg there. He's in good position here as they go out of bounds. Out of bounds they go. Good call by the official as they went out. Doolin picks up 4. Out of bounds. This is a call, 7-0 lead for Doolin. 1:33 to go here in this first period. Doolin looking guillotine, potentially dangerous call. Doolin, a 4-time state place winner in Missouri, won a state title. Placed at Super 32, was a National High School Coaches Association All-American in high school. Doolin stays in that guillotine. He's in good position here. He's got a 2 count, 3, 4. He's got all 4 coming. Doolin looking to secure Rasmussen's head and tighten that up, but Rasmussen able to get back to his base. Doolin picks up 4 more though, 11-0 lead. With 15 seconds to go here in the first. Rasmussen maybe in a little bit, but leg riders are, as long as they got that leg in, they never seem to be in trouble. As the period comes to a close, Doolin an 11-0 lead going into the second, 1:57 in riding time. Doolin defers. Rasmussen going to go underneath. Luke was a 3-time state finalist, won 2 state titles for Brookings High School. Had a career record in high school, 118-17. Doolin with that boot back in. Stalling on Doolin on top, dropping down to that leg. 1:40 to go. Doolin's first stall call. Rasmussen That boot comes back in for Doolin. Right back to that guillotine. Can't come forward with it. Doolin's doing a good job of controlling that. Near fall coming. 2 count for Doolin. 13-0 lead now for Doolin. Just over a minute to go here in this period. Doolin looking tilt now. Doolin just been overwhelming on top here. Stalling on Rasmussen on the bottom. That's his first one. Each guy's got one now. Final 14 seconds to go in the second period. Stalemate called. Doolin's got 3:48 in riding time, so riding time locked up going into the third period here. So essentially a 14-0 lead for Doolin. Boot back in on that right side for Doolin. Doolin's choice. Doolin's going to go top. Doolin with that boot right back in. Rasmussen trying to control that wrist of Doolin. Prevent that guillotine. Stalemate called again. So 138, boot back right in. Doolin just been overwhelming on top. Till now, Rasmussen picks up a reversal in his points, first points of the match, 13-2, with just over a minute to go in the match. Big hole for Rasmussen to come out of. Riding time is locked up, 14-2 with the riding time point. Doolin up to a base. Rasmussen still with the boot in on the right side himself. Leg riders at heavyweight. You do not see that all that often. Stalling on Doolin on the bottom. 13-3 with that point for Rasmussen. Stalemate called with 25 seconds to go. Fans trying to get behind the hometown kid here a little bit. Claw right for Rasmussen. Doolin back up to a base now. Rasmussen looking to roll him through for a tilt. He does. 3, 4, he's got 4 coming. 4 near fall, 14-7. Rasmussen robs him of the major decision. 3 more for Northern Colorado. And South Dakota State takes this duel 29-16. Good duel here tonight. We'll be back at her here on Sunday as South Dakota State will take on Cal Baptist on Sunday. Join us back here on Flow at 2 p.m. I'm Ben Johnson. Thanks for joining us tonight. I guess we got one more match. We got an exhibition match here tonight if you guys are still on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please use caution on the next in front. We're going to be sure to stop by the North Concourse for the post-match autograph signing.
So, extra match here, 141 pounds. We got Rudy Lopez of Northern Colorado. He's taking on Caleb Gross of South Dakota State. Lopez currently 3-0 in the year. Lopez with a single clears it out. But Gross doing a good job of controlling Lopez's wrist. Nice return there for Lopez. He picks up his first points. Takes a 3-0 lead with inside of 2 minutes to go here in the first. Gross up to his feet here. Lopez kicks him loose. Makes it 3-1 in favor of Northern Colorado's is Lopez. Over-under situation here. Working the edge is Lopez. Trying to circle back in, but Gross not letting him at the moment. Stalemate called with 49 to go here in the first. Lopez still leading 3-1. Lopez with 25 seconds of riding time, so not a factor here yet. Lopez, a redshirt sophomore out of Erie, Colorado. Two-time state finalist, winning a state title at Erie High School. End of the first period, Lopez takes a 3-1 lead into the second. Lopez going to go underneath to begin the second. Gross, a senior out of Pound, Wisconsin, Coleman High School. Three-time state champion in high school was Mr. Gross. Lopez looking to hip ice out there, but Gross able to follow. Lopez up to his feet here now. Picks up the escape. 4-1 now, the score in favor of Lopez. Riding time at 12 seconds, so not a factor here yet. Just over a minute to go here in the second. Stalemate called. Back in that over-under situation. Not a whole lot of action here right now. Both guys just kind of tied up ear to ear. One of them needs to work out of that tie. Gross was kind of controlling Lopez's wrist there as they clear out of the ties. Work from space here a little bit. Final seconds here of this second period. It'll be Gross's choice as we go into the third period. Lopez got a 4-1 lead.
At the end of two, Lopez 4, Gross 1.
Gross is going to go down to start this third period. Riding time only at 12 seconds, so not a factor here yet. Gross up to a quad pod, now up to his feet. So he got those hands cleared. Gets an escape and a 4-2 lead now for Lopez. As Gross inches a little bit closer. 4-2 match. This is anybody's match here at the moment. Gross looking to pick his spot here. 1 minute to go here in the match. Shot there for Lopez. He's in pretty good position here. As Gross is still trying to dig a whizzer. Lopez is in good position as Gross kind of squares up his hips, but not before Lopez comes behind. They're close to being out. They do go out of bounds, so before Lopez is able to finish. 40 seconds to go here in the third period. Still 4-2. Shot there for Gross. Not able to clear the hands of Lopez. Lopez doing a good job of fighting off that shot. Another shot from Gross. From space, not much of a setup. Lopez jacks him up here. Double unders. Gross shot attempt there. Not going to happen though, as Lopez going to take this one 4-2 in exhibition matches. But Jackrabbits took this duel 29-16. Catch you back here on Sunday.